and welcome back to my channel. So today is going to be my July favourites video. I really wanted to do one of these. It's a little bit late, but that's because I'd already filmed a what I eat in a day and I wanted to put that up as soon as possible. So that was last week's video, so that's why this is slightly later than I wanted it to be, but it's here anyway. So let's get straight into it. Also, please excuse if you can hear the cows outside. I am in the countryside at the moment and they're being really noisy today. But anyway, let's start with the physical things I have with me. So one of the first things I have been obsessed with this month, and you will have seen it in my last video if you watched it to the end, is this little squishy. And it's just so addictive. Like, it's just the most satisfying thing ever. My camera's dying. But yeah, I really have been loving this so much. It is just so satisfying, and I never know what to do with my hands when I'm just sitting not doing anything. Like if I'm around people and I'm just like standing there listening to them or something, I always feel like I need to do something with my hands, and this has just been a great thing to have, especially with it being a keychain, so it's nice and small and easy to carry around with me. Yeah, that's the first thing. And then the next thing is actually a book, or a series of books. It is The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, and the movie of it is probably my favourite movie from my childhood. I used to watch it constantly. I still do. Like, I don't think I could ever watch the movie too much to the point where I wouldn't like it anymore. But I'd never read the books until now. So my mum had the full collection of all four. So it's a trilogy in 4 parts. It's by Douglas Adams, if you haven't heard of it before, and it's incredible. I highly suggest reading them. Even if you've watched the movie and you aren't that fond of the movie, the books are so much better than the movie was. The movie was basically the first book, maybe 1 or 2 little bits from the second book, but the rest is all completely new. I'm still currently on the last book, which is So Long and Thanks for All the Fish. I'm like halfway through it at the moment. But yeah, I'm obsessed with these books, and I can definitely tell that I will happily reread these so many times, just like the movie. The next thing is my water bottle. Again, if you've watched my videos recently and seen what I've been buying recently, this was in it, and I am obsessed with it. It's so handy. I love how big it is. I love that it's metal. And yeah, it's just incredible. It's so handy, and it seems like a stupid thing to have as a favourite, but I have been loving it this month, so what can you do? The next thing is coconut oil, and it's such a simple thing, but it's actually specifically using the coconut oil to take my makeup off in the evening. I've never had a cleanser that has worked as well as coconut oil has to take my makeup off, including like waterproof mascara and anything like that. It's just incredible. I just have the Groovy Food Company organic extra virgin coconut oil, but it literally doesn't matter what type you get, just plain coconut oil. And I just take a really small amount, rub it over my face with my makeup on, and then wash it off with warm water and flannel, and it is just incredible. And it also leaves my face so moisturised, so if I'm in like a rush or something, I just need to quickly take my makeup off. I don't have to worry about putting moisturiser on, because it's not a drying cleanser like most cleansers are, or at least I find them really drying on my face. This has just been absolutely incredible. I also want to just mention, I do have kind of combination to oily skin, so if you're worried about the fact that you have oily skin and you don't want to use an oil as a cleanser, I honestly recommend it so much. It has actually improved my skin and how oily it's been. So yeah, I 100% recommend this as a cleanser, and also as everything else. It can be used as food, it can be used for hair. It's just an amazing product in general. So then on to food items. Something that I have been obsessed with. Again, you will have seen it in my last video, is sweet chili sauce. Not specifically this bottle. I mean, it's still really nice. It's basic sweet chili sauce is just awesome. But this is slightly more spicy than the one I have been using, which was, I can't remember what the brand is exactly. It's like Dragon or something, but I'll pop a picture up so you can see it. I have been loving that one. But yeah, sweet chili sauce on pretty much everything has just been so tasty recently. So yeah. Then on to the bits that I don't have a physical item to show you. So the first thing will be two TV series that I've been watching recently this last month. The first one is Rick and Morty. I have heard about it for so long and I didn't think I'd enjoy it. I just didn't bother trying to watch it. And then I stayed at my brother's house and he made me watch the first couple of episodes and I got hooked. Like, I watched it so fast and I'm now just dying for the next series to come out. It's incredible. It's so hilarious. It's so funny. I actually started watching it again to show my mum. So I completely finished the series and then I started rewatching it straight after. It's that good. And then the other TV series that I've been watching is Suits. Again, it's something that I've heard about for so long. Like, it's been out for a good long while now. And I just never bothered trying to watch it. And then this last month I was like, bugger it. I just put it on one day just to have something on in the background, and got hooked. It's so freaking good. I'm on the third season at the moment, I believe. And yeah, it's incredible. It's so good. And then I have a music favourite at the moment, and that is Blackpink. They're a K-pop band. I've never listened to K-pop before, and I actually found them through Kyle Hanagami. He's a choreographer in LA, and he'd posted on Instagram that he'd worked with them and made a new dance routine for their new single. So I went on to YouTube to have a look at the dance and got hooked on the song. It's Do 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 by Blackpink, and I'll leave a link to it in the description. It's such a good song. But since then I've been looking at their other songs, and they had like a series which is all in Korean, but I actually had like English subtitles to watch it. It's just so good. Like, they're such a cool little band, and yeah, I've been obsessed with them. Another favourite has actually been the editing software I have been using to edit my videos. This last month I decided to have a look around and find a new editing software to use, because I was using Resolve, and it is an amazing editing software, but the main kind of component for it is colour correction, which I know nothing about at the moment. I would love to learn about it at some point, and I still have the software on my laptop so that I can practice with it, but it was kind of just a basic editor, and then it mainly focused on all of the colour correction side of things. So I wanted to have a look for a new editing software that I could practice more with titles and that kind of thing. Like, you'll see from this video and the last video, I've been working a lot more on like my intro title. So that was all me, like all the animations and everything. It's very basic, but I'm just learning at the moment. But yeah, so I found a new one called HitFilm, and it's incredible. I absolutely love it. It's the HitFilm Express that I'm using, so it's the free version, and they have so many different effects in there. It's laid out really nicely, and you can do compositions to make like titles and like little bits that pop up on the screen. And yeah, it's a learning curve from changing to that from Resolve, but it's amazing. I absolutely love it. I've also been absolutely obsessed this month with photography. As you'll have known, I think it was it last month or the month before, I took a photography course, an online photography course, while I was still in Plymouth, and then it finished while I got back over here. And this last month, in fact this last week, I was taking promotion shots for a music video which my cousin was making up here, which I'm actually in, and I will have a behind the scenes for that coming up. I want to say the beginning of September, because the music video should be out the end of August. So that's something really exciting to subscribe to my channel for, because they will be coming up soon. But yeah, I got the chance to do promotional shots for that, and I had so much fun. I don't have my own DSLR yet. I am hoping to buy one once I get back to Plymouth, because there's no point in trying to buy one over here. I have no room in my suitcase to bring it back over. So I'm going to wait till I get back to Plymouth, and then I'm going to have a look around, try and find a good DSLR to use, which also means that my footage will get better, because at the moment I'm just using a little compact camera. But yeah, I borrowed my godmother's Canon, I think it was a 350D, really old school, really cool to work with. Took a bit of getting used to. I got a couple of really nice shots, which either are already on or should be going on soon to my cousin's Facebook page, which I'll link in the description along with mine and all my other social media if you want to have a check, and like her page for the music video that'll be coming out. It's really exciting. She plays the harp and she's singing, and it's so good. It's also set in the 1980s, and I got to wear like a full outfit, and it was so much fun. But yeah, all of that will be coming at the end of this month, beginning of September. But yeah, that is all of my favourites. I really hope you enjoyed. Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel if you are new, and also don't forget to hit that bell button, because a lot of videos don't go into subscription boxes even if you're subscribed. So if you want to make sure you don't miss the behind the scenes footage for the music video and also the link to the music video, then please do subscribe and hit that bell button. And also leave a comment down below, because I would love to get to know you more. So thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you next week for another video. Bye!